Once upon a time, in the icy realm of the Arctic, there lived a wise old walrus named Thallos. Thallos was known far and wide for his long tusks, which had been polished to a sheen by the salty sea and were as formidable as they were handy. He was a creature of routine and spent his days basking on the thick ice floes, diving deep into the chilly waters for fish, and occasionally interacting with his fellow sea companions. One morning, as the sun cast a golden glow over the frozen landscape, Thallos found himself in a predicament. The ice floe where he had spent the night had drifted farther from the main ice shelf, and the climb up to its surface was daunting for a creature of his size. The sides of the floe were slick, and the water beneath them was as cold as a winter's night. But Thallos, seasoned as he was, had faced such challenges before. With a determined grunt, he swung his massive body in the water, his eyes surveying the icy barrier before him. It was no mere block of frozen water, it was a fortress he needed to conquer. Thallos took a deep breath and dived into the icy depths, feeling the sting of the cold energize his muscles. As he propelled himself upwards with powerful strokes, he knew what he had to do. Reaching the edge of the floe, Thallos deftly brandished his tusks, embedding them into the ice with precision. These were no ordinary tusks, they were the tools passed down through generations of walrus wisdom. Using his tusks as anchors, Thallos heaved his heavy body out of the water, the ice yielding slightly under the weight but holding firm. His broad flippers scrambled for purchase as he hauled himself further up, the task a concert of practiced movements refined over years. At last, with one final push of his powerful back and a flick of his tails, Thallos groaned and flopped onto the frosty surface, victorious. He lay still for a moment, feeling the solidness of the ice beneath him, the victory sweet against the chill of the Arctic wind. He had done it again, using the tusks that had served him so well throughout his life. As the sun continued to climb in the sky, Thallos settled into his spot on the ice, watching the world go by. Other walruses were beginning to emerge from their slumber, some sliding into the water for their morning swim, others joining him on the ice. Thallos nodded to them in greeting, the elder statesman among his kin, his heart content with the satisfaction of another adventure conquered. Though the Arctic was a challenging place to live, Thallos had learned to thrive within its harsh embrace. With tusks as his tools, he felt the weight of his ancestors guiding him, ensuring that each day was met with the wisdom of ages gone by, and the promise of another day on the ice.